The Creator Life is sponsored by the company Cebu. It's a co-working space that fosters creativity and collaboration, all while getting things done. Check them out in their two locations, Mandaue and Cebu IT Park. You can also take advantage of their other spaces in Japan, Singapore, Bangkok, and Hawaii if you become a member. For more info, check them out at thecompany.ph and follow them on Facebook and Instagram at thecompanycebu. Get 50% off a day pass or a flexi pass when you jot down this code CreatorLife50. That's CreatorLife50 to get 50% discount on a day pass or flexi pass from the company Cebu. Thank you so much to the company Cebu for sponsoring the podcast. Hey guys, before we begin the episode, I just wanted to say hi. How are you guys? It's been around 2 weeks since I got back from Japan, and it's been a very challenging time just to stay in one place for 2 weeks, but I did it. By now, two things might have happened. Either I'm still here at the hotel or I'm back home with the family, and I'm grateful for being safe, and I hope you're being safe at home too. And for the frontliners, thank you so much for all that you're doing, whether you're a doctor, a nurse, a grocery person, security guard, anyone who's in the front lines, government even, thank you. This episode was recorded March 18, so it was a day before I left Japan going home. So in case you're hearing discrepancies in the information, then that's why, because we recorded this like March 18. So okay, on to the episode.
Hello. Mine's working. Okay, yeah, my audio is working.
Yeah, it's working. Okay, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Do we totally pretend that we didn't have to start over?
Oh my god, we're gonna totally pretend that we started over. Now we're just gonna make it obvious. Anyway, yeah, sorry guys. So if you're listening to this right now, it means that we did start over. And yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to The Creator Life, a podcast that makes sense of how different creators live. I'm Julian CB, that's SIBI, and I'm really grateful that you're listening to the show. If you haven't already, subscribe on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or anywhere you're listening to podcasts. You can leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. It really helps the show a lot. And if you'd like, I'm not gonna force you, go support me on Patreon. That's patreon.com/JulianCB. SIBI still. Probably. SIBI. Yeah, probably spell it at the end. Anyway, yeah, I'm back recording after I think a month of not recording anything because work and all. But yeah, I'm here again with the one, the only, Issaplease. Welcome back to the show.
Issaplease.
Yay!
Yes, hey. What's up, guys? It's me, Issaplease.
Yes, and yeah, if
this is a 2-part series.
Yes,
Am I saying that now?
Yes, you can say that now. So yeah, it's a 2-part series. This is a 2-part series. So I was thinking to start. Yeah, so it starts here, and we're gonna continue on IssaTalk. So she's back doing podcasting. Yes,
I'm back. I'm under attack.
Yeah.
I am here in the flesh. I don't know if anyone's really happy about it, but you're happy about it.
I'm happy about it.
That means a lot to me.
Yeah. Because it's awesome. You're one of my inspirations to start a podcast, and yeah, it's
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's so touching.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's you and Carlo, but you first, just because.
Aw,
anyway,
thank you.
No offense, but yeah, that's the order.
We love Carlo.
Of course, you love Carlo. Yeah. He's doing awesome things. Anywho, so yeah, we're doing this 2-parter because both of us are actually, I don't know, we feel kind of anxious, feeling all the things when it comes to this COVID-19. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, even though like in a previous, you will never hear it recording, we may have touched upon how this is being suppressed on YouTube because algorithmically speaking, they're doing that because advertisers are afraid to do pay.
No, you know why?
Why?
No, let me tell you, because we were actually talking about this earlier, me and Julia.
Yeah.
So what I had initially said was, when you go on YouTube, let me check because I'm actually on YouTube right now. But so like when you try to upload a video, I noticed that it'll give you like this little pop out. Now, if you want to get updates, then go to the World Health Organization website or something like that. And I actually prefer it that way. They're suppressing it because of all this fake news. You know, so murag, I actually recorded a video of it earlier nga, when all of this was coming out before there was control by YouTube.
Yeah.
There are actually people who are because they do this a lot on YouTube. They like to repurpose videos.
Yep.
Like, let's say that video where there were Asian people sneezing on an elevator.
Yeah.
That was from years ago.
And it's totally...
But people were repurposing the video as if it had happened in recent times. And that was like months na good to, or years even. So, like, if YouTube is able to do that and, like, really contain... Because I was imagining there would be so many people, trying to get on this trend. Yep. It's not a trend. It's not a trend. But it's something, like, it's current. It's current. And so, if you created a video where it's like, OA kaayo, clickbaity kaayo, then for sure people were going to get on that. And then it was... ano na sa damo na sa chika na sa mga tao.
Yeah, they're just gonna post it on Facebook and they're just gonna randomly piss off people, like my guest here, who got all really touchy.
I mean, I did create a vlog that I released like yesterday. It was called the pre-community lockdown vlog.
Yeah.
But then, like, I mean, I think because I know myself, I would never create content that's clickbaity and just like mislead people, or I never really take anything out of context. I try to be as responsible as I can, but I can't speak for other content creators. I'm not saying I'm the best content creator, but other people good, like the Logan Pauls of the world. I mean, no shade, but shade. Kibaw na baya ka.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people like that. So, murag, and did you know that it's like a really hard time to be an influencer right now? Because they're realizing that influencers are their own kind of infestation.
Yeah. There's so many, like...
Are we talking about this again? Oh my God.
Yeah. We're like... So, guys, we're not gonna go back there again on that deep, dark place called the Influencers Rant. So if you want to check it out, it's just in the podcast feed. She was there. I was there. We were talking about that for like basically half of that episode. So yeah. It's already bad as it is, so we're not gonna go into that one.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't know. Wait, sorry. I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know how to screenshot my lock screen.
Yeah. What lock screen?
It's the dumbest.
MacBook?
So no, this one.
Okay.
So
I
got like tagged on Twitter that they want like a picture of my home screen, of my lock screen. I don't know how to do it.
What phone is that? Is that the Huawei?
Yeah, it's the same one. It's the Huawei.
Isn't it like it's either volume down and power button hold, or a triple finger swipe on the screen? But I don't know. I haven't confirmed.
It is the... Oh, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, guys, we're actually doing tech support on the podcast, which is totally fine.
I know, right? Jesus Christ, you know what? It's not working. I'll just like take whatever. Okay, anyway.
It's fine.
You're like the guy when Paulo's not around that I ask about tech support.
Yeah. Well, I'm basically family tech support, so when I'm gone in the house, it's like everything is in ruin when it comes to technology. So they have to like do either a video. My family literally does video calls or chats me. It basically treats me like actual tech support. So
Wait, but you know what? My grandparents are the same way because my grandparents, they live here, but then they don't know how to use their TV. So sometimes they'll call me and they'll be like, "Day, namin napisitan nga butones nga button sa remote kay kana gamer na ITV," and then they have whole ABS-CBN box, and then like they accidentally press something and then it
gets them
can't
away.
be on like it's like monos, like like the channel 1 or mga gana ba, and I'm like, girl, this is so hard to teach. So I literally like had to masking tape the entire remote control so that they wouldn't press anything other than the on and off button, because they don't have any business touching the other buttons. Okay, I can't. They'll be like, "Hey, can you come to the house?" I'm like, layo, die.
Layo good.
But
anyway.
I mean, I go when I can. But for the most part, especially recently, I can't go.
Well,
so.
Clearly with the situations. So it's a very tense. It's so weird that in the Philippines it's like all tense and challenging for the most part. I don't want to say like specific words because people tend to get sensitive when we say the wrong things. So
no, how are things there, Mandy?
So weird enough, despite like it's been, because di man could say ang situation here compared to there. Here it's been going on since, let me say, early February. So we basically are living it for like a month kapin. So and ang bulk man sa Japan na cases, according to what I read sources, I only read sources that I trust. It's basically more or less half of the cases of Japan is from a cruise ship, which Japan allowed to dock on
their port.
So they take the count, even though it's technically not theirs, because it's like a cruise ship with different kinds of people. So so when they go out and then they're kind of like, I don't know, I can't confirm, like some case when they get out of the ship, then some of them may induce like local transmission to the point that even like one island here in Japan, yes, Japan's made of islands too, it's just not that obvious, there's like a part of Japan that's already in state of emergency because there was like a time where there were a lot of tourists, so there, so then the cases there ballooned, so they had to do it. It's actually harder there than here. Here it's like it's fine, but funny thing is, Japan didn't test everyone. They're not testing everyone.
They're not testing a lot of people here either, though.
Yeah, but like they only test people here if they have like severe fever, like the temperature is like 30. I'm not sure what the temperature amount is. It's higher than the normal kind of fever. Like
I know it's like 106 in Fahrenheit. Wait, no. Celsius man as a states, right? Yeah.
So
it's 106 degrees Celsius
so
there.
they
converted to Filipino temperature.
Yeah. So
the other metric system.
Yeah. So if you go below that means they'll just ask you to take a rest and go home, basically. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sneezing.
It's fine.
Well, here, Mansad, they can't test.
But it's like a different kind of reason, because it's like we basically have in the Philippines, like basically a few testing kits. Then they're trying to get.
Dira kay kaya man unta, diba?
Yeah, I don't. I can't really. I don't really know why. Yet I haven't figured out why they're doing that.
Have people like why is? But the question is, are people asking for it? Because if the whole community is demanding for a mass testing, then it's a democracy man dira, diba?
No, they have a prime minister here, so I don't think so.
So it's
Parliamentary. I'm not sure.
Parliamentary.
Yeah. Wait. Yep. Wait.
I'm gonna sound stupid, so I'm not gonna talk about
before we
these
continue.
details.
The statements that we've been saying for this situation.
Sa Parliament.
We're not experts. We're just human beings who research.
We're just friends talking.
Yeah, we're just friends talking. And we're just using this as a platform for us to like talk, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting there. I haven't really read a bunch about Japan. About the current situation. It's either it doesn't reach my side of the world, or I've just been so localized in my news consumption recently because, kanang
grabe dili.
it's what's happened. Yeah, like here,
I'm
but
saying
it's
dili, I'm
important
still
for
in
us
Japan.
as business. Yeah, nakas Japan, but for me, like, I've only really been consuming local news. Okay, I really just need to know for our businesses, for us as people and everything. But the day they had one case, one confirmed case
in Mandaue.
But yeah, and then that person was tested on March 15 or March 11.
Gosh.
So taod na. But then they were saying that he's already into recovery mode right now.
Okay.
And then that person was from Mandaue daw. But they're not releasing the name. They're not releasing the information, like where he lived exactly.
Maybe the name and stuff. Because even the general information, I'm not sure, because eventually they will, because they'll have to report it to DOH anyway. So, yeah.
Mo na ang question, because like by law, or wait, dili man siya. I don't know if it's law, but
for a podcast
as a nurse
about this, we're actually too serious about it, so I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, it's a serious topic, so whatever.
I mean, it's serious times.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it'll get better, guys. Don't worry.
I mean, people deal with it in two ways: either logically, or like they just find ways to escape it. Which is why every streaming service in their own right is like Disney Plus in the US. They're putting out Frozen 2 early because it's like November. Yeah,
I saw a video because Jimmy Kimmel is stuck in his home right now. He's under self-quarantine as well.
Yeah.
And he's in his home, and then he's also creating like short skits like this. He's just sitting in his office.
Yeah.
And then nigawa siya video ganina, he goes, I have seen Frozen 2 more times than the animators themselves have seen Frozen 2. Where's my...
I'm back.
Who was it?
Okay, I'm back.
Who was it?
It was my workmate, and she paid money, but she didn't get the ticket. So weird. Anyway, very unrelated topic. At least I know.
I thought it was like someone was sending you stuff or something.
No. Anyway, good thing I know where to cut this. Anyway, yeah. So it's really weird, very weird times right now, and I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. They really have to eventually report that one case to DOH anyway, so we'll eventually know what it is. Because they
like
don't.
The thing though is, I forgot what the rules are, but kana ganing as a nurse.
Yeah.
Because for those who don't know, I am a nurse. You make an oath magud where you don't give out other people's information. Oh, diba? We have to make that thing.
Yeah.
But Also doctors, I think it's called the
Doctor-patient confidentiality rule thing.
yeah, and there's also like a something
Yeah.
some demo. I freaking forgot, man.
I don't know.
But
I
like
forgive you.
take that. Yeah, there's like there's an oath nga ingana, and then pero kana lang sad. I think you can go against that if it's of public concern.
Yeah.
What is the oath called? Hippocratic.
You don't need to find out. Guys, we're just going off like
We're just bouncing off ideas.
yeah, and we're going off our memory and we didn't actually like super prepare for the topic. So
Speak for yourself, Julian.
I know.
I'm always I'm always prepared.
Huh.
I was so not downstairs walking my dog
Huh. Anyway,
before this.
how would you guys know? Only we know. Anyway. So yeah, how are you feeling with everything? Because it's one thing to know the facts and everything, but it's like how we feel about it is completely different, and it really depends on where you are now, what's your situation yourself. Because no matter how many times you say stuff, it there's this angle where if you're not really there, then you don't really, I don't know, it's so weird.
I mean, for the most part, I'm feeling a lot of things. I'm feeling so many things. Like honestly, it's been a roller coaster ride, honestly. And I think I could say it here because, well, I'm gonna say it here.
I don't know with you.
Nah, I won't say it.
No.
I don't want my family to find out. But basically, I've been feeling a lot of things recently. I'm very, what is the freaking term, man? I'm very transparent. I think you know that. But
Your Twitter is so.
I mean, like I'll say shit on Twitter, but then like not really say everything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's like spoilers without context, some sort.
And then you go. I'm like one of like lately on Twitter. I'm that person where you go, oh my god, everything's horrible, and then you say why, what's wrong? I say I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's me lately.
Yeah, but I'm that kind of person. If it's like I see something that like I have to find the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just find
I
it, but
mean,
like
like-
but I don't wanna like directly ask the person's like why are you like why is it like this? Like, 'cause it's a very sensitive time. People are really really
yeah.
sensitive right now.
No, because like okay, I'm feeling a lot of ways because let's start like with myself personally. I'm scared. Like I'm a scaredy cat for sure. Like oh my god. I'm like a super scaredy cat. I don't want to say that I have anxiety because I haven't really been I haven't been re-diagnosed recently. I haven't seen a doctor recently. I do take anti-anxiety medicine.
Okay.
But I haven't been diagnosed in a really long time. Does that make sense? I haven't. Yeah,
Makes
basically.
sense.
Yeah, like I just take it because I was undiagnosed with a heart disorder or condition, which is why I was so quick to like self quarantine because I don't know if I still have the heart condition because I haven't gotten checked. But I'm just very cautious ba. So, mona siya, like, I'm already very scared for myself, and then I have to think about my family, and then we have family in the States pa gyud, and then it's just so hard to keep tabs on everyone, and then you're so worried about your livelihood because there's, like, I don't do anything other than, video creation. I've dedicated my career to content creation and advertising and marketing, and in this time you need to make a moral decision ba nga, do I advertise something because I also need the money, otherwise I can't feed myself or my family, or do I not take this project because it's so insensitive. But then who do you take care of first? Yourself or what other people think of you? It's a moral decision that you have to make.
Yeah.
If you're able to mix those, if you're able to find a way for you to still promote things or do your job morally, then sure, why not? But for the most part, a lot of my events have been canceled, which I supposedly make money out of, and that's like half my pay cut. And it's Women's Month.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to have a lot of... This was supposed to be by Hannah's month, you know, because it was the first Women's Month. We had I wanted to do, at first, a convention. We realized that we were unable to because of the time constraints. Second, I wanted to just have like a little get together with the Bayhanas and stuff like that.
Well,
and then we couldn't do that,
yeah.
diba? It's just so difficult. Unya, I had such... I mean, they sound like first world problems, and they sure are. But, kanang...
It's your livelihood, apparently.
It is my livelihood, and it sounds so privileged to say it. I'm in a condo, aircon's on outside and whatever, but I mean, it still worries you at the end of the day, diba? Yeah, murag, when all of you worry also when all of this is over, when it's over, it's gonna take a really long time for all of us to bounce back, diba?
It's not gonna be so easily.
It's no one's gonna say, "Oh, the thing is gone," and then okay, all the events are gonna come back in because they lost so much. Everyone lost so much, and then you worry about these things because you have to take care of yourself first and foremost. Of course, you worry about yourself first before you worry about other people because you can't just keep helping other people and then at the end of the day you have nothing. As selfish as it sounds, you have to take care of yourself first because you realize that if you don't take care of yourself, no one's gonna take care of you.
Yeah, that's
true.
And
I'm learning that, you know.
Yep.
And so you have to do that, and then but you also have people who you're responsible for, like my husband. He is worried about all his staff. At least, man, well, in terms of our staff, we were able to find a way for us to keep them, you know, safe. So we canceled. So we basically closed down we closed shop. Luckily na lang, most of our staff are stay-in.
Okay.
So we told them nga we don't take mansad cut from their budget sa ilang sweldo when they're stay-in.
Okay.
Get the same amount, that's a perk. And then like whatever we made in pila ka adlaw, we told them buy groceries. Unya, irasyon lang na nila tanan. So although they're not making money right now, at least there's not really much for them to spend for.
Yeah.
Unya, when the jobs come back, when we're able to open, I don't know, something that Paulo has to figure out. Okay, we have bills to pay. Also, we have investments that we have to take care of. Like
everyone's
so
everything
stressful.
is like in disarray to the point that every single utility is doing bill payment extensions already.
Yeah, and then everyone's trying to do their part, but then like ganing like all you can do right now, as per advice of everyone, is to just stay home. So you're at home, either you're working from home if you are lucky enough to be able to work from home, because if you work in my industry, and I can only really speak for my industry, like those people who are social media managers and whatnot, there's nothing for you to social media market.
Yeah.
It would be so
It's
insensitive
so
of you to be marketing. So you're technically out of a job right now, diba? Unya, when you do that, so at the first week it feels like a vacation because it's like, oh, it probably hasn't really sunk in yet. But after a while, you're just on your phone and you're just consuming all these different information.
Yeah.
And you can't help but feel anxious.
And worry.
And you can't do anything because you're just at home. You're on a screen. And then everyone is fighting online. Everyone is canceling each other online. I'm not saying that they don't have the right to. Some of them should really be put in their own place. But for you also as a content creator, this is the only thing you have. My only chance getting out of this thing alive is to keep creating content, or else I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
Yeah.
When you keep doing that, ikaw na like insensitive. Okay, in these troubling times, what are you doing still vlogging, looking like you're happy? And I'm just like, God, I really don't know what to do. Am I just supposed to be crying on my YouTube every single day so that it's not insensitive? But
that's the weird part
very
about
hard.
that's the weird part of all this, because it's really difficult to balance that. Like, how do you show that you're not really sensitive, you're concerned about it, but at the same time, like, not seem as if your whole world just stopped. So
you don't want to seem like the asshole.
Yeah, so
how do you come out of this unscathed?
I think of it as this: no one is getting out of this unscathed at all.
That's true.
No one. That's the common thing here. Even in my company, I'm not gonna speak the name or anything, but in our industry, we can work from home, but then eventually it's gonna be a matter of will the clients get you next time? Because it's going to be a difficult time in the future. What if something like this happens again? You'd have to consider especially the internet in the Philippines, which is still not. I don't even want to mention that it's so slow, but it's really slow, and yeah.
How do you guys like function over there? Like, you're working from home, but kanang naamoy cloud or
right.
I mean,
right now we actually, since in the policy of our company, the PC cannot be brought out of the office, so we still have to go to the office.
Kay tax-free ang inyuhang location.
Our place?
Is it? I mean, that's something I learned recently, because here the Issa Philippines, or in Cebu at least, the law is a lot of the BPOs are tax-free.
Yeah.
But it's only in that area, so they cannot take property out of it. Otherwise, mataksan sila if they are caught.
I think it's PEZA. I think that's the...
Yes, that's it.
It's PEZA. Yeah, we're also PEZA credited.
So that's why you can't bring your units out.
No, because it depends on the policy of the company. Because here in Japan, because there's this convoluted thing. I'm not gonna explain it a lot, maybe off air. But it's something that's... let's say if we bring it out, there's gonna be some issue if we lose it or something. So it's best that we don't. So we still go to the office. But like...
It's a liability for sure. And then there's a lot of confidential information on that unit. So
yeah.
It's very dangerous. Good.
So I
get it.
Yeah, so it's best to stay there. But like, I'm fine. It's like, I don't really mind because it's Japan. It's like... It's like you don't notice that it's happening until like I see my phone and it's like everything is happening there. So
that's why it's a really weird place. We all feel really weird because I was saying this in a vlog, in my recent vlog nga. I don't want to go out because when you read things online, it seems like it's so scary right now. Rightfully so. I mean, this isn't to be taken lightly at all.
No.
But when you see things online, but it's painted as like when you go out, the sun touches you, it's like like that's how I had imagined it in my head. Yeah, if I step out of my house, I'm dead meat, you know. So hadlok yung ko ba, but I went out last week. I think it was Friday, just to have a good despedida lunch with my mom before the lockdown.
Yeah,
I will admit it was a little bit scary for us, but my mom is about to leave for the States, so she wanted to go out, so we're like, okay, sige na lang. But I was so uncomfortable with it. But I was saying, when you step outside, actually, it's just like, oh, the world, like, and then it makes you think, like, shit, this thing is airborne. Like, you can't even see your enemy.
Yeah.
It's just like I can feel like everything's okay now, but the moment I get a cough, I'll be like, and then patay.
You know how weird it is? Like, just around Japan, it's like if I see someone coughing, it's like, oh no. It's like already a reflex almost.
Yeah.
So, it's very uncomfortable, and that's like the in the spectrum of things, uncomfortable is still like very low compared to every other feeling you have. So, it's really scary.
The thing in I don't know if Japan ba to or
Which one?
wherever it was like it was normal daw for public transportation, like let's say MRTs or whatever you call it, like subways to be disinfected. I think it's in Japan, and then people were saying like it's so funny because like in Japan it's normal, but here it's something that we're just learning how to practice, which is like it's pretty funny, ironic, but like you just have to really remember that the Philippines isn't a first world country. You know, like I'm sure we thought of it, but we just simply can't afford it. It's just very. It's hard. It's so hard.
Cause like here you have to balance everything. Like you can't just prioritize like one aspect of the country and then ignore the rest. Cause everything is all in disarray. So what do you do? What do you prioritize first? Is it this? Is it that? How hard could it be? So I really don't envy who's there right now, because it's really an amalgam of problems in one. So one place.
Yeah, it's
I don't envy their position right now. So
I mean, when you say panic buying though, ang kana siya, everything is restocked. There's no shortage right now. Like, I say this as I live across Ayala, so my husband went just to buy groceries, which we are allowed to do.
Yeah, well, like
you're allowed to go out.
I think one person can go out. I don't know. Yeah. I think you can.
I don't think I've heard of the one person.
I'm not sure, because I think that's the Luzon quarantine, where like one person from the household can go buy basic necessities. But I think
well, for us it's just one person. Yeah, kasi Paulo raman ang nigawas, and then he bought the groceries earlier, and then he came back, and then he had all the supplies that we needed, but he wasn't able to buy alcohol. That was the thing. And then we were able to buy face masks, kanina. Although we had ordered like a certain amount, we only got like 15. Okay, they're still making the rest. Tingana ba? But like we are able to like replenish, and that's a good thing. I think everyone was really just like panicking for a while.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
to be fair, like na deplete gud ang tao na pwede mo buhat ba logistics wise, because there's still people involved in it, and you can't just simply do that with the social distancing measures in place. So so expect na nagi madugay, or like nagi may nana. It's not gonna
that was like if everyone was planning to lock themselves up in their house for a month, that was in a span of like 2-3 days. So of course you can't be surprised if everyone was out, you know. But
I think
it's
probably, I'm not sure if it's normalizing still, because I think there's still a lot going on to even count for it being normalized. But at least in that aspect, I'm not really sure, because we don't know every place right now. Even Mindanao's having a problem because that one case in Cagayan de Oro, that person died. So it's also hard there. I have relatives there, so it's so scary.
I have a Bayhana follower who is online, and then she's a cancer warrior from the Cagayan de Oro, and she can't get her medicine sent to her. She has milk for for her case, Judge. She was supposed to be on her second session of chemotherapy today. She can't get her vitamins. She doesn't have a mask. She's asthmatic. Like, unya, kuha na good siya good kanang terminally ill na siya ba? And it's just so painful because I was asking my Bayhana community earlier. I was like, what can we do? Who needs help? And then she answered, I'm like, girl, you're not in Cebu pa gyud. How can I help you? Because if it was a mask, I could get her a mask here.
Yeah.
You know? But you can't send it out.
Can't just send it out.
It's so frustrating to be in this situation, to want to be able to help, but you
can't.
Physically can't.
Yeah.
It's ay nako. And I mean, I did explain on my socials nga I am gonna keep creating content, whether it's informative or it's entertaining. Just for the fact nga I want people to be informed, but also at the same time feel like they have an escape from all of this, because you can't think about it 24 hours because mabuang yung
It's very unhealthy. You're basically gonna freak out like yesterday. It was yesterday when I found out that we're going home tomorrow. So as of this recording, I'm still in Japan, but I'm going home tomorrow, and everything just sped up. Like we were all chill that day because like we were supposed to go home until like the end of the month, but then now we're being asked to go home tomorrow, and it's like everything sped up a bit. So it's really weird. I was supposed to meet a friend a day after tomorrow, but since due to the situation, I just met that person. I just went today, just today lang. Kay things were going so fast, and it's even scarier when we go there, cause kami daan will already be most probably diretso quarantine. Pero I think,
why do you have to go home gani, Jul?
Cause it's either if we stay, we don't know until when we stay. We're not sure if it's gonna be like until April 12 bagyod, because we don't know the situation, if it's gonna get worse.
So you're only supposed to be there
until the 31st.
So you were really scheduled to come home.
Yeah. So I was about to go
because
home.
of this, gipauli na lang mo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it's really hard to like think of everything at the same time. It got hard.
So when you come here, you'll be under quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Are they providing you with a quarantine venue, or are you like
quarantine
going to
venue?
your house?
No. Like I thought.
So they're still housing you.
Yeah. I initially thought of that, but then like knowing na my sister's a law student. She came from Manila at the time na katong paduna lockdown. I like the community quarantine, whatever they name it. Guys, you have to be careful about the terms we say, because there's a difference and it's very convoluted. So yeah, community quarantine. So before that, my sister was able to go home, which is a good thing, because that was before before Manila declared. So it was basically still okay for the most part. Wala pa kayo restrictions going in. So yeah. So yeah.
So where are they placing you?
So okay. We're okay. Before we continue, guys, this is part 1. I can't deal with this is a lot of stress actually. It's so weird. Yeah.
We always talk about stressful things in life.
Yeah, but then like when we at least it's not this stressful, because it's like it's about what we do, and we can kind of make fun of it in a way. But
this one you just
it's so hard, and then like you'd have to find a way to like be careful, because like me, I watch funny things, but I'm careful. Like I don't share it a lot. Like, if I find it funny, it may not be funny to other people. So, I just keep it to myself for the most part. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now of all times is like the most important part. Time to be cautious.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys never thought about what you posted online, now is the time, because you forget everyone is online
Yeah.
right now because they're working from home, they're not in school.
Yeah.
They're
TikToking.
there's not work to be done.
They're-
I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, I
I
know.
love TikTok now.
I am still
like say
I am
that I've
resisting
never
the
been
urge
there.
to TikTok, but there are like a lot of my content creator friends who are doing it already, so I don't like peer pressure. I haven't been pressured to YouTube, so here's hoping I don't get pressured to do TikTok.
I don't imagine you on TikTok. I'll see you
wouldn't-
on YouTube first before I see you on TikTok.
That's true. Yeah. Anyway, this is part 1. We're gonna continue this discussion over on IssaTalk. It's probably on. We'll probably schedule this like I go first, and then it's really just gonna be a Friday then a Sunday because I put so we'll figure it out ourselves. So
Yes.
thank you, Issa, and we'll just see each other there.
See you guys on my podcast on my side of the world. I'm IssaTalk.
Ye-
IssaTalk.
Yes.
IssaTalk.
Yeah. So
Alright.
yeah. Should I plug you or
Yes.
should you plug? Do you wanna plug your stuff first before we go?
Okay, so yeah, I'll probably plug myself. So thank you guys for listening to the part 1 of this podcast. Me and Julian definitely had a lot of very interesting, deep topics.
Yeah.
Rightful, very timely, I think, because this is actually the time for us to talk about, I mean, like, for me, okay, Mancia, we're talking about these things because it shows that we don't just talk about, like, being creators and stuff like that. We actually care. Your creators
Yeah.
that you follow actually care about a lot of things. So, if you liked it and if you want to continue the conversation, drop by my podcast. I'm IssaTalk. You can find me on Spotify, iTunes. You can find me on YouTube, on the tube. I'm also on Facebook. You can find me. I'm Issaplease but you can still search IssaTalk on it, and then you'll find it.
Yeah.
And then
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and go watch your show by Hannah every Wednesday. Unless they, there's an announcement like what Alam did.
No, I'm continuing.
Yeah, because Alam, diba?
Because I am able to continue.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. So at least for the time being, Alam's
For the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alam will come back soon.
Okay. Anyway, so check out my stuff. Follow me on social media at JulianCB. That's JuLLIANSIBI. Don't worry, it's gonna be in the show notes. Follow the podcast on social media at Creator Life Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Probably won't be on TikTok. And
I'm on TikTok. Follow me. I'm Issaplease there.
She's Issaplease there. So that's it, guys. See you on part 2 on Sunday. So till the next one, enjoy your tech, enjoy your coffee, enjoy your life, and stay safe, everyone. Don't just go out for no reason. Bye, guys.
Stay safe.
Stay
Bye.
safe. Bye.